I need to talk to y'all about something. We had something crazy happen this past weekend. So we got banned. And when I say we, my childhood friends and I got banned from Halo Infinite this past weekend. So the last time we all had gotten together was 2017 for my friend's wedding. So it had been years since we had gotten together. So we have been planning this trip for forever now. And essentially we just got a little place in Louisiana. We met up over the weekend. It was so great to see everybody. Anyways, let me just set the stage here real quick to what happened, because I put out this tweet yesterday, which has now been community noted. This right here, the boys and I just got banned on Halo Infinite for bagging. What the f? All right, so it says right here, the user was suspended from matchmaking for 30 minutes for unsporting conduct. The suspension is only given out for leaving too many matchmake games in a short span of time. This suspension is also predated by a 10-minute suspension. First up, let me just say this. We were extremely hammered, okay? But no one quit. Matter of fact, and I'm going to show you the match history in just a moment. You can imagine 4 guys on a 50-inch TV, okay, playing on a Series S Xbox, which is like the weaker Xbox, right? It's still a good Xbox, but 4 players, the textures were terrible. The matches were awful, guys. I actually am embarrassed to show you these matches because I feel like I am a gamer, but what you're going to see in just a moment will reflect something like it does not reflect that. It got so bad that we were just happy if we broke 10 kills. Like we would just be like, oh my God, it's 50 to 10. We fucking did it. We fucking did it. And then one game we broke like 12 kills. We were like, oh my God, we fucking did it. It was one of those gaming sessions. Now, granted, we were really fucked up, okay? I was literally pouring shots. My friend Frank, it was like a sniper lobby only, where everyone was just using snipers. And if you ever want to watch some funny shit, watch somebody royally fucked up trying to land a snipe. It was great. I wish I could have streamed this, guys. With that being said, though, we got bagged in this game and we were losing like at this point, like 30 something to 7 or something. Like we were just getting destroyed and the other team started to bag us. So I ended up getting a kill and I bagged back. It was like, you're going to bag me. I'm bagging you back. And then after that game, we got this prompt right here. At least one player in your fire team is banned from Halo Infinite. And we were like, what the fuck? What just happened? Did we just get banned for bagging? And then we went into the second game right after that. And in the second game, I tested it. I went and bagged someone just to see. And right after that game, we get this prompt right here. You have been temporarily suspended from matchmaking for unsporting play. Your suspension will end at the following time. All right, it was a 30-minute suspension, but we saw unsporting play. So you can imagine 4 extremely intoxicated guys going, what the f? Did we just get banned for bagging? Anyways, I blocked out my friend's name because 1, he doesn't even have Twitter, and 2, yeah, I just don't want you guys blowing him up. But we eventually showed everybody. I'm going to show you their names. All I ask is like, don't just like load them up with. Anyways, we put that out. I go to sleep. I woke up the next morning and I guess this blew up into a much bigger tweet / issue than I expected. Someone else like retweeted it and whatnot. And at some point, the community manager ended up reaching out or commenting and saying that the only way this ban goes out is if someone quits. So let me see if I can find John. And by the way, like John and I at this time, I probably would have just DM'd him directly. He wasn't following me. And so we just didn't have that open line of communication, but we have gone in DM since. But he replied right here. He says, that's not a thing. A 30-minute timeout is automated and only happens after quitting multiple games in a short amount of time. It's always prefaced by a 10-minute timeout too. So that means there was likely a lot of quitting leading up to it. Here's the thing though. We were playing split screen and no one quit. Like no one, not a single soul, not a single one of us quit. Like we were fucked up, we were drunk, and we were getting our asses beat, but no one quit. I'm a firm believer in taking your ass whooping. And we were taking that ass whooping. That you remember? No, I mean, I would say I was probably the most sober out of all of us, as I was the one continuing. I mean, yeah, I was the one continuing the drinking game. Maybe your friend has prior quits. We're going to look at it in just a second. Okay. Anyways, that was the comment made on that one. So I went and looked up the history, my friend Lone Shepherd. And this is the person that's getting tagged. God bless Frank, man. This is my friend. So this is me right here. This is my friend DK, who we were also swapping control. Like everybody was like swapping controllers. My other friend here, Reed, and then Frank. And I know right here, this looks really, really bad. It says 0 damage dealt. Guys, he didn't quit. He did not quit. My man tried. I mean, I watched him. Like we were right next to each other. He was losing it. He didn't land a single snipe, not even a single body shot. But my man tried that entire game and he did not quit. He did not quit, but he tried. He meleeed a lot of air. He shot everywhere but the enemy. Now, he went 0 and 14, okay? Reed was, our Lone Shepherd was also trying. He went 1 and -15. But keep in mind, this is not our normal setup. I just want to emphasize this here, guys. This is not the normal setup. My friends are actually gamers. Okay, first, Frank doesn't even play on a console. Okay. And secondly, we were on a 50-inch split screen. I can make a lot of excuses, guys. Let me just say, we just were not performing at the best that I know we can perform. Somehow, some way, though, we got banned. And I'm being told that it's because, one of us quit, but none of us quit. I reached out to, y'all probably know this creator. He's known in the Halo community, Mint Blitz. I reached out to him and we chatted for a bit. Supposedly, if you do not land any damage dealt, because Lone Shepherd landed damage, he landed something. And he got a kill. He did get a kill. If you get no kills and land no damage, the game thinks, it either thinks you're smurfing or, and I guess in this case, maybe it thought he quit. The reality is we got banned from Halo for being ass at the game, which I didn't know was possible. People are going to say that he quit because I think there's so right here, this is leafapp.co player. It shows Frank had left these games. But guys, he didn't leave. Yes, he got 0 kills both games. He went 0 and 12 and 0 and 14. But I swear to you, my man tried that entire, he was actively game. He didn't get a kill. And I don't know if he even got damage on either one of those games. He was hammered. My man was hammered. You see, hold on. I also want to point out, he's a good player. Like, look at Frank's other wins. Look, a 1.2, a 1.4, a 4.67. Frank is a gamer, but I don't know what happened here. Okay, that could have just been an off game right here, right? 0.29. All right, but right here is when our evening started, and this is when the drinking started. So I just want to stress that Frank is a good gamer. I'm under the assumption that whatever 343 has baked in, they probably thought he was smurfing because they were probably like, look at what he was doing here. Now look what he's doing here. But my man didn't leave a game. He didn't leave. We did not quit any games. Anyways, we thought that evening that we had been banned for bagging, which was hysterical. We fucking lost it. And I also want to just say to the Halo community, like, Halo is our squad game. Like, we've only been playing it since we were like 10 years old. So it is our squad game. It's the game we come back to just mess around. And so just like this past weekend, we were like, dude, let's break out the Xbox like the good old times. And we were quickly humbled, whether it was the alcohol, whether we're just a little older, or maybe we're just ass. At least in that specific play session, we got our shit kicked in. But despite getting our shit kicked in, I can tell you, none of us quit a game. And even Frank here never left and never stopped trying. From each one of these matches, my man put all he could, even while being royally f***ed up. He tried to get a kill, and it didn't work out. Sometimes it did. He got a kill here and got a kill there. So sometimes it worked out. But don't go blow up their profiles, by the way. Please don't go do that. But no one quit. He had 0% accuracy for 2 games. Guys, so I don't know what kind of drinking games does anyone here play drinking games when you game? Like, does anyone do like every death you take a shot or anything like that? It says left. That's what I'm talking about. It says left right here, but he didn't leave. We were there. We were literally playing split screen. I'm literally watching him. My man, look, Frank held it together. I just want him to have credit for this, because like this somehow got blown up on Twitter, but it's like, my man, it's one thing to be like, go 0 and 14 and 0 and 12, but to say that you quit is some shit. So this resulted in like the Halo community getting very upset yesterday, because this blew up into something way beyond what it was supposed to be, which was us laughing hysterically that we thought we got banned for bagging, because we just saw whatever the prompt was. Yeah, it was just this one. It was unsporting play. So the only thing unsporting that we knew in that moment that we did was bag. So we just assumed that it was for bagging. But Frank didn't leave. We did get our ass beat. Our match history was terrible. I didn't do much better. So yeah, 0 and 12, 0 and 14. You want to see my stats? So I was playing on like everyone's, because there was 5 of us, and so we would swap controllers. Frank stayed on his account. I want to say PJ stayed on his account, which was Captain, and then DK, Lone Shepherd, and myself would swap between all of these. So like I would be on Lone Shepherd. I didn't do much better, guys. I mean, look, I was getting wrecked. Either reason if the ban is ridiculous. Here's the thing, it definitely put a damper on our evening, but here's the other silver lining. If anything though, it stopped the drinking, because like the moment we got the 10-minute timeout, it like sobered us up a little bit, and we were like, what the f just happened? And then when we got the 30-minute timeout, it was like, okay, well, the drinking game is over, so let's save our livers then for a little bit at least. Oh yeah, man. I mean, the Halo community is pretty upset about this, and I don't know why, man. It's not like I didn't, 12 o'clock at night, I wasn't like, you know what? I'm gonna light a fire and piss off the Halo community. Again, Halo's our squad game. I enjoy playing it with my friends, and we just like to mess around. Sometimes we have bad performances, but it is what it is. But no, we weren't trying to like piss off the Halo community by no means. I think it's because of the current climate and culture around gaming right now. Dude, yeah, Holotide, I gotta agree. Like, it was like someone that grabbed our tweet and was like, this is the state of gaming now. You can't even bag, which I get it. I get it. At first, it seemed ridiculous. We thought it was because we bagged. But I do want to emphasize that Frank here did not quit any of his games. You could check our match history. I know right here on this Leaf thing, it says he did, but I watched the man. I watched him struggle. He tried. He gamed that entire time. He did not land a single shot, okay? But it was not for a lack of trying, man. He was in there. Every single death, he would throw one back, and he would keep going. He would keep going to get another kill. Just someone who gets butthurt again, teabagging in games, should probably see a therapist. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, but it makes a little more sense. The other team was bagging us first, and I wonder if they thought we were smurfing. I wouldn't be surprised if they thought these guys suck so bad, they're probably just trying to tank their stats. And because they just started bagging us out of nowhere. And you can imagine, like, you're getting beat 50-10, and somebody starts dropping the bags on you. You're going to be like, yo, what the... You're just gonna blow up, you know what I mean? So we started bagging back, of course. So anyways, I want to correct some things. We did not get bans for bagging in Halo. You can bag in Halo. That's completely acceptable. However, at least from what I've seen, despite people saying that we quit our games, we did not quit any of our games. We stayed with it. But I do believe that something picked up maybe in the analytics that we could potentially have been smurfing and tanking our stats intentionally. That was not the case. We had an off night. To make it up to the Halo community, we'll be streaming Halo. I'll probably give you like 2 or 3 streams this week or over the next few weeks. And I think one of those, I've talked to Frank and them, one of those we're going to probably do a drinking stream, and we'll incorporate that. I don't really like to, like, it's not that I don't want to stream my friends, but there's like, there's some like personal stuff there that I don't like to like cross over into this world. But it seems like they're down for it. We've got to redeem these numbers, man. This was bad. This was bad.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.